The Politics of Bad Faith by David Horowitz. The book is subtitled, The Radical Assault on America's Future. This book bears a dedication to April, my partner and my passion. Introduction. The Political Argument Revived. This book addresses a conflict that for 200 years has dominated the political history of the West. It is a conflict that drives America's culture wars in the present, and that provided the motive force behind the Cold War now past. But it is still referred to in terms that have their origins in the French Revolution, when radicals sat to the left in the National Assembly and their opponents to the right. Many will argue that we have moved beyond these political categories. Several books and dozens of articles have appeared bearing the title Beyond Left and Right, which seek to establish as much. It is widely accepted in the popular culture that we have entered a post-ideological age. In the political spectrum, for reasons I will examine, the left itself has become all but invisible. The argument of this book, however, is that these epitaphs for the conflict that has dominated our epoch are premature. The terms left and right define political forces that have not only shaped modernity, but continue to shape the post-Cold War, postmodern world. In particular, as I will show in Chapter 6, A Radical Holocaust, the ideas of the left have dominated the handling of the AIDS epidemic, resulting in the avoidable deaths of hundreds of thousands of young gay males. It was during the French Revolution that the left created the socialist and communist movements, whose agendas were to complete the transformation the revolution had begun. The efforts of these radicals culminated in the Bolshevik Revolution of 1917, whose leaders saw themselves as the direct heirs of Robespierre and the Jacobins, and whose goal was an egalitarian state. But now the empires that socialists built have crashed ingloriously to earth. The catastrophe of the Soviet system has ended for all but the most obdurate the idea that a social plan can replace the market and produce abundance, or that government can abolish private property without also abolishing political freedom. One might conclude from these facts that the left is now no more than a historical curiosity, and the intellectual tradition that sustained it for 200 years is at an end. But if history were a rational process, mankind would have learned these lessons long ago and rejected the socialist fallacies that have caused such epic grief.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?